Para siyang Santa Claus ng OVP at DEPED na namimigay ng pera na pinaghirapan ng taong bayan. Pero hindi pinapamigay, mukhang binubulsa pa. In short, yumayaman si VP SARA at ang kanyang kasamahan. This is a crime of the highest order. This is not only a culpable violation of the Constitution, but a betrayal of the trust of the people that had been given to her. Mr. Chair, I would like to manifest and request at the same time that the Secretariat prepare and play our Balik-Tanaw video for the committee, Mr. Chair.
September 4, 2023 nang unang questionin ng Senate Finance Committee ang Confidential and Intelligence Fund ng Office of the Vice President.
One of my main subjects of debate with the OVP na yung Confi and Intel funds mas properly lodged talaga dun sa ibang line items ng opisina mismo o sa mga intelligence agencies talaga.
November 9, 2023 sa Senate Budget Deliberation, tuluyan ang inurong ng Office of the Vice President ang paghingi ng confidential fund.
In receipt of a statement from the Vice President we discussed earlier, and according to her, they will no longer pursue the CIF or CM.
August 27, 2024, sinimulan ng House Committee on Appropriations ang pagdinig sa 2025 budget ng Office of the Vice President. Dito, nagtanong na rin ang ilang mambabatas sa paggamit ng OVP ng confidential fund.
So according to the utilization of the confidential and intelligence fund submitted by the COA, total of 125 million conducted surveillance in 132 areas in 11 days. So 100% utilization.
I will forgo the opportunity to defend the budget of the Office of the Vice President through a question and answer. And I will leave it to the House to decide on the budget submitted.
Since ayaw magpaliwanag ang VP, so ibig sabihin nito, yung paggastos ng 125 million ay na pera ng taong bayan ay hindi maipaliwanag. Hindi pwede yung ganyan na yung tactics na ganyan na parang parang sorry for the pusit, na kapag nasusukol na ang pusit ay nagaano ng maitim na tinta. So ayaw natin ng ganun, Madam Chair, kasi yung atin namang pinag-uusapan dito ay budget.
I request that the chairperson of the Finance Committee preside over this hearing. With due respect, you are not allowed to do that. This is about transparency and accountability, and it doesn't exempt the Office of the Vice President.
Natapos ang pagdinig nang hindi naresolba ang mga katanungan sa Confidential and Intelligence Fund.
She may not like my answer. She may not like how I answer. She may not like the content of my answer. But I am answering.
September 10, 2024, sa ikalawang budget briefing ng Committee on Appropriations, walang dumalo mula sa Office of the Vice President.
Madam Chair, so ibig sabihin wala po ni isa na dumating from the Office of the Vice President para sumagot ng mga tanong ng ating mga colleagues, Madam Chair.
That is correct.
But Madam Chair, she is accountable to the people and she has this sworn duty to the Constitution, being the head of the agency, to be here.
September 18, 2024, nagbukas ng investigasyon ang House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability. Dumalo si Vice President Sara Duterte, gayunman.
Ang nasa rules ninyo, witnesses lang po ang nag-o-oath. Wala po kayong rules sa resource persons.
Please your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the statements you will give before this committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Di rin niya tinapos ang pagdinig.
I request to leave the inquiry.
Ma'am, pwede naman po, considering na hindi naman din po kayo naka-oath and alam naman po namin marami rin po kayong ginagawa. The Vice President is excused.
September 25, 2024, hindi dumalo ang Vice Presidente sa pangalawang araw ng investigasyon kung saan lumabas ang ilang aligasyon.
In fiscal year 2023, the OVP received half a billion pesos in confidential funds. Sa 500 million po, halos 10% lamang po ang pinayagan ng COA. Paulit-ulit po at parang kinapi-paste ang liquidation ng confidential funds ng OVP.
Ano po yung laman nitong siyam na envelope na to?
It's 50,000 pesos. I-turn over ko na yung envelope. The envelopes where the money was. It says hope and the amount is there.
October 17, muling hindi sumipot ang top officials ng DepEd. Napilitan ng mga kongresista na isabi na ang mga ito. Lumabas muli sa hearing ang questionableng paggamit ng confidential funds ng OVP.
In 11 days, ang nagastos po nila sa safe houses is 16 million.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
November 5, 2024, sa panlimang pagkakataon, hindi sumipot ang mga dating opisyal ng OVP at DepEd sa hearing.
612.5 million ang kabuang halaga ng confidential fund ang ibinigay sa OVP and DepEd sa loob ng 2 taon.
Nabunyag naman ang mga kahina-hinalang acknowledgement receipts na isnumite ng OVP at DepEd.
The name Woodread, tama po ba? Mary Grace Piatos. Sa tingin mo, totoong tao yan?
November 11, 2024, apat lamang sa siyam na inimbitahang opisyal ng OVP at DepEd ang sumipot sa pagdinig. Apat sa kanila na cite in contempt.
The testimony of Zulaika Lopez is so crucial on this investigation. They can always run, but they cannot hide anymore, Mr. Chairman.
November 20, 2024, mas lumalim ang naging pagsuri sa acknowledgement receipts, partikular ang kay Mary Grace Piatos at Cocoy Villamin. Naditin na naman ang dating Chief of Staff ni Duterte sa DepEd na si Zulaika Lopez.
But I need my lawyers to be present.
November 25, 2024, pinalawig pa ng 5 araw ang contempt order laban kay Lopez.
I move, Mr. Chair, that the period of detention of Attorney Lopez be 10 days instead of 5 days.
You need to reconsider that extension of your detention. It was illegal in the first place.
Naglisa si Acosta tungkol sa proseso ng encashment at disbursement ng confidential funds ng OVP hanggang sa humiling na itong matingnan ng doktor dahil sa kanyang presyon.
We excuse Gina Acosta para po ma-check po siya.
I understand,
Mas
Mr.
maigi
Chair.
sa clinic.
Nagpaalam na rin si Duterte at nangakong dadalo sa susunod na pagdinig ng komite.
Gina Acosta was rushed to the emergency rooms. May I ask permission to join her? Okay. I'll join you in the next hearing. Thank you.
Ngayong Lunes, gaganapin ang pagdinig ng House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability sa paggamit ng confidential fund ng Office of the Vice President at DepEd. Inaasahang ang resulta ng mga pagdinig na ito ay magiging bahagi ng legislative agenda ng Kongreso sa susunod na taon.
1 minute,
Na-appoint by President.
suspension is declared by the chair.
Congressman Pau Ortega, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As we all can see, all of these acts happened under SARA.
Mr. Chair.
Sa clinic.
Nagpaalam na rin si Duterte at nangakong dadalo sa susunod na pagdinig ng komite.
Gina Acosta was rushed to the emergency rooms. May I ask permission to join her? Okay. I'll join you in the next hearing. Thank you.
Ngayong Lunes, gaganapin ang pagdinig ng House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability sa paggamit ng confidential fund ng Office of the Vice President at DepEd. Inaasahang ang resulta ng mga pagdinig na ito ay magiging bahagi ng legislative agenda ng Kongreso sa susunod na taon.
1 minute,
Na-appoint by President.
suspension is declared by the chair.
Congressman Ortega, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As we all can see, all of these acts happened under Sara Duterte's watch during her term as the Vice President of the Philippines. Siya po ang nag-certify na tama ang liquidation. Ibig sabihin, tama po lahat ang isinumite nilang documentation. As the second highest ranking official of the government, the Vice President enjoys a high level of public trust and confidence. She took an oath to preserve and defend the Constitution and to execute laws of the country. She is accountable to the people and has the duty to serve them with the utmost responsibility, integrity, loyalty, and efficiency. But rather than observe faithfully her oath to defend the Constitution, she sought to undermine the foundational principles, transparency, and accountability. She failed to ensure that these confidential funds, which are people's money, were properly spent. Nagalit siya nang siya ay tinanong. Nagalit siya bakit daw siya prinoprosecute. Kitang-kita natin na may mali. Kitang-kita ng publiko na may mali. So bakit hindi tayo magtanong? Responsibilidad namin ito bilang representante ng taong bayan. Ang mali po ay tumahimik at magwalang kibo. Ang sabi nga po ni Albert Einstein, the world is a dangerous place not because those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. Nasusubaybayan po nating lahat kung paano nagamit ng incumbent Vice President ang mga loopholes ng batas upang makuha ang 612.5 million na confidential funds. 2 Pasko ang lumipas na nalustay niya at kasabwat niya ang pera ng bayan. Para siyang Santa Claus ng OVP at DEPED na namimigay ng pera na pinaghirapan ng taong bayan. Pero hindi pinapamigay, mukhang binubulsa pa. In short, yumayaman si VP Sara at ang kanyang kasamahan, habang marami pa ang kumakapit pa rin sa patalim. Itong unting patak ng pera mula sa supposedly charitable programs ay makakalunas sa paghihirap at lalong-lalo na sa karamihan. Pwede na rin sana itong pangtulong at kung hindi sana niya binulsa. This is a crime of the highest order. This is not only a culpable violation of the Constitution, but a betrayal of the trust of the people that had been given to her. Mahigit kalahating bilyong piso. Ilang classroom na sana ang napagawa nito, ilang libro na at laptop sana ang nabili at nagamit ng perang ito. Ilang feeding programs na po, Mr. Chair, ang maaring isinagawa. Hindi ito biro. Hindi biro ang kalahating bilyong piso. Sa laking bagay sana kung nilaan ang perang ito sa lehitimong programa ng gobyerno. Maraming estudyante at mga guro sa pampublikong paaralan ang nagsisiksikan sa masikip at mainit na classrooms. Maaring estudyante ang naglalakad ng ilang kilometro araw-araw at tinitiis ang init ng araw. Yung iba kailangan tumawid ng ilog para makapasok sa eskwelahan. At ang ating mga guro nagpapatuloy sa pagturo sa kabila ng kakulangan ng resources. Madalas, kailangang umutang para matustusan ang pangangailangan ng kanilang pamilya. Dahil kulang ang sweldo, isa sila sa pinagkaitan ng kalahating bilyong piso. Ang bawat mamamayang Pilipino ay ninakawan ng mahigit kalahating bilyong piso, Mr. Chair. It cannot be ignored that the inquiry conducted by this committee gained so much traction from the public. Sinubaybayan po tayo ng taong bayan, especially as the committee continued to uncover anomalies in the disbursement and liquidation of the confidential funds of the OVP and DEPED. Last week, 2 complaint for impeachment po ang inihain sa Kamara by various groups and various sectors calling for the impeachment of the incumbent Vice President Sara Duterte. In both complaints, the incumbent Vice President Sara Duterte was charged with misuse of 612 million in confidential funds as discovered by this committee. The misuse allegedly amounted to a betrayal of public trust, culpable violation of the Constitution, graft and corruption, and all grounds for impeachment of a sitting Vice President under the 1987 Constitution. Nung simulan po namin ang inquiry na ito, tulad nyo, hindi po namin inaakala na ganito ang matutuklasan namin. Aayusin po namin ang mga batas na natuklasan ding maraming butas. Kaya may nakakalusot. Habang tinatalakay po namin ang usaping ito, marami ang nasaktan. Marami ang nagsabi kami ay nanggigipit. Hindi po. Ginawa po namin ang aming trabaho. Mahirap? Oo, dahil this is about a very popular Vice President. There is the greater duty of ensuring public accountability and transparency. So let the chips fall where they may. Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair.